Hello there everybody, welcome back to another round of Darkest Dungeons Stygian difficulty attempt number 3. We are here once again with our party of Renaud, Gold, Percy and England. We are here to explore the estate that has become ruins. So then, we shall go off and hope that our 3 rookies here aren't going to die, because it would honestly suck a lot if they did. Onwards. And yes, I know this is the first actually now that I think about it, since it's the first time. Okay, we do have someone that no. Shit, we need someone that can prevent nighttime ambush. I forgot. Okay, so I guess one of them isn't good. Sorry, England, but this one's your backup. We kinda need your bandit senses here. On the right side we still have a healer. Do I really want to have England on me? You know what? Gold, you can stay out. England is actually kind of more useful with the fact that her poison darts are going to be a whole lot more deadlier compared to Gold's festering vapors. So yeah, that's my logic there. And hopefully Percy here will have some good reconstructions for us, so yeah. Oh wait, Gold, give me the Hellstone please, wood. And let's go ahead and give that to Dismas. So that way he doesn't... Long quest. This one, thank you very much. Oh, let's go ahead and get out some food. Shuffle 2 torches. I think 8 torches will do just fine for us. Some keys. Some holy water, since we are going into the ruins. And you know, let's take up this just in case we find ourselves an alchemy table. Alright, with our party ready, let us venture into the ruins.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and search this pathway. Oh, she has lunch. Oh, okay, good to know.
Executed with impunity.
It doesn't really hurt the first turn that we do it. Okay, come on, get the bleed, thank you.
A death by inches.
Oh yeah, right. Alright. It kinda does suck that she doesn't have dagger throw or something like that. Ew, that is not lovely.
Back to the pit.
Hey, some of these. We need those.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Well, okay. It causes both damage and stress. How unfortunate. You know what, Percy, you're up, reader. Oh, nice. Map. Okay, what do we see here? How worth it is it to traverse this pathway? It's kind of worth it. Now the other pathway, that just has good stuff for us coming in, so... Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 13 rooms and we need to explore 90% of them. So... we can skip a minimum of 1 room, I believe. I'm not sure if we can skip 2. Dude, that's... Alright. Shit. Okay, dragon shot. So that way he's buffed, since I have a feeling we're going to need it. And let's see, I'll leave the attacking the bone creations to Renault, and I'll just try and focus down the stressors with my other people. We're going to need to give this boss a bit of a checkup when we get back to the estate. Alright, this mouse time to prove himself. Nice, focused.
A moment of clarity in the eye of the storm.
You know, I'm not sure if it's actually scripted or not for the game to just simply be like, so this is your first time actually going to 100 stress. I'm going to teach you about stress. Okay, weird. Percy. And of course we get a mid-wall on Old Soldier. Fantastic. I need to do an early camp here just so that way we can recover health. Oh my goodness, Anguan. Please, hit. I know that the Bone Soldier is eventually going to move, so I'm kind of tempted to just simply use a Grave Shot. You know what?
Their
Just
formation
get
is
rid of it.
broken. Maintain the offensive.
There we go, Percy. That's the gamble I like. And of course we let the stupid Bone Defender live on 1 health.
The horror.
Finally! Took your time trying to hit, eh? Alright, 2 health. Could be better. You let
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
The Madman always is a freaking pain to deal with.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Kinda wish I had that in them.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh hey, bandage. That's actually pretty useful for us since we can queue up the beat. Anguan, you're the Great Bobber. Nice. Alright, forward. Alright, who has the best chance of disarming? So it's either between Anguan or this one. Anguan, you haven't proved yourself, so I'm kind of more worried about your stress. Torch. Aw, damn it. You could have let me use the skeleton key. Why? Alright. Let the torch die down a little.
Even
Because
the
we're going to need
cold
to have to walk
stone
back.
seems bent on preventing passage.
Up. Well, okay, it is rank 1, so I feel like the battle isn't going to be that bad compared to our first time. So, you know what? Let's try it out. It's only 2 battles, and one of them is a hallway. What are the chances that we're going to be facing a 4-man? Ooh, another set of books. Percy, if you would. Darn it. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure Warrior of Light buff is activated. Oh, it's a 4-man. We did get a surprise on them. We did get a surprise. So let's focus on the other guys, and we'll let the Bone Obelisk live for now. Ooh, nice assist. That won't kill though. So could try and kill with the whip shot, but I feel like the tracking shot is going to be better here, since I feel like we're going to be in this battle for a little bit of time.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
This goes the kill here. Ow. Ow. Well, pick up check number 2. Pretty sure this is probably scripted, so that way we are guaranteed a Vulcan, I believe it's called.
There can be no hope in this hell.
Yeah, afflicted.
No hope at all.
Well, let's just get rid of the soldier. And let's start walking down the man. And see about getting a heal? No? Okay. Guess we're stabbing.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Really? Alright. Well, hopefully this battle isn't going to be too bad. Nice. This is courageous. I kind of forgot that his check was coming up.
Shines brightest against the backdrop of despair.
That's a heal. Thank you.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Let's start walking down the obelisk. Who is now stuck using bayonet jab. Renault passing away twice. That's fine.
A powerful blow. Press this advantage.
Thank you, this month. Although I kind of wanted Percy to have it.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Well, okay. Here's my logic. It could be worse. So let's go ahead and start taking out the soldier. We can lead this monster to the battle. Oh, nice. His courageous actually reduces stress, so that's nice. You know, Percy, you'll be on healing duty. Very nice heal. I am so happy that that always seems to happen. Yeah, this is going to take a while, so let's go ahead and get tracking shot. Okay, honestly, it could have been more smooth.
Eradicated.
Alright, good job, Winall. Please don't target Percy, please. I'm not doing what I'm saying. Percy, heal. Of course, it's pretty pathetic. Kinda wanted a max roll there.
A singular strike.
Okay, we reduced one of the obelisks using bayonet jab. Hopefully, yes. You got them to. You got both of them to use bayonet jab. Nice. And side effects. Side effects of becoming hopeless.
A decisive pummeling.
Okay, so let's go ahead and reduce the numbers. Percy, my man, help me out here. Okay, Obelisk is dead. Percy, one more time. Thank you, you finally started.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright. Onward we go now. And we don't really need to worry about Torchlight until, like, once we get to about here, yeah, right next to this battle of treasure, so that's nice. So I guess we can just simply let our torch actually dwindle down onto pitch black. So that way when it gets to that time to relight the torch, we can just be like, okay, campfire. Of course, we're going to need to keep these torches because in Stygian difficulty, it's just like the torch level goes down so fast. It's just ridiculous how fast it can go down. Yeah, I'm not going to use torches since we actually wouldn't mind having the light level go down, because if the light level goes down, we can actually get more loot from places, such as the Iron Maiden. Nice. Got the ruby. Oh yeah, I should probably switch my party order back to default. There we go. Alright, almost there. Now Doc. Percy, want to give it a read? No? Wow, that's a lot of stress.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Now, I do kind of need to be careful with pitch. Oh, nice, a map. Because this is the kind of... This is the kind of area that that one eldritch thing does light, so I think I'm just going to light a torch to keep it from being absolutely pitch black. Emblem, you have more stress. Go ahead and iron medicinal herbs.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
So I'm just going to make sure that we don't encounter the stalker when we don't want to.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Yeah, the terror can wait. Oh, campfire up.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companionship.
I'm tempted to do a feast, but that would leave us with no food. So, not to mention, our stress isn't looking too bad. So let's just go ahead and have a full meal. Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and ban incense. Let's see. I could give more damage to this monster. That would actually be pretty nice. So you know what? Read the guns. Give him dog strength. Well, then pillage. And thus we don't need to do anything more.
The light, the promise of safety.
Alright, onward we go. That's a lot of stuff. I'm glad to have it. Of course, we are out of torches, so we kind of will be exploring in the dark for a little bit. Oh, bandits! I'm actually happy with this. So, let's see, do I want to get rid of the cutthroat first or the bloodlet? Honestly, the cutthroat poses a bit more of a danger compared to the bloodlet.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Of course, now that the bloodletter is dead, well, we know who our second target is. Do I want to try and summon him? It's a 50% chance. Yeah, sure. Nice. That's so. Do I have... No, I don't have bandages. Shame. Nice job, Percy. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, that's a nice heal. Alright, let's go ahead and start using... You know what, let's just go ahead and start beating out the blood monsters, since this mouse already has a pretty good damage buff. You don't... The damage buff that the tracking shot will give him won't be as good. So let's just go ahead and hasten the bloodletter's death. Nice. Well, shame, but I don't have a village. I'll finish him off.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Let's go ahead and start throwing these dots at the Pizzeria now. Get rid of the corpse that's in the way. Let's see about hitting a hit. Nope. Barely getting good here. It's off of the... It's not really exactly on the charts. But getting the critters.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Oh nice, some more food. Let's go ahead and replace the citrines with this, and replace the jade with the busts. Alright, forward. To the next area. We're starting to get down into pretty pitch darkness, so I'm a bit worried. Oh. Let's go ahead and replace the two holy waters with citrin. Actually, no, we'll replace the key with the ordnance. Why would I ever want the citrin? The citrin is just simply a... Oh. You know what? There's two more. There's a battle on the Curio. So, I kind of regret taking this battle now, but we did get the surprise on it. Alright, do I want to focus down the people who will do damage first, or do I want to focus on the people who's going to do stress first? Honestly, in this situation, taking down the people that can do a lot of damage first is actually going to be better, since stress is something that is kind of better to worry about in the beginning stages of a quest. Of course, don't get me wrong. You shouldn't disregard the health of your companions.
Unbalanced.
Just in a situation like this, I don't want anyone going onto that store.
Even the boldest
Like that,
gaze.
because of quit. Of course, I should also worry about heart attacks, but you can't exactly die from a heart attack when you're at full health. Nice.
Impressive.
Nice. And the blight will take out him. So let's see about trying to get a hit on him. Oh, okay. I'm actually part of this. Take it. You left her at 1.
Well struck.
Thank you, Percy. Oh, nice.
A
Back.
trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Well, it looks like we can't really take this. Well, actually, we could have took the gold.
Darkness closes in, haunting the
Hey, nice,
hearts
another
of
one.
men.
I think the shovels actually have a better... Yeah, the shovels actually have a better buyback cost. Alright, we are done here.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Got a nice 12,000 out of that quest. I like.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
So we now have
The bellows
guild
blast
hall
once again.
and
The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
But in the meantime, I'll get the hell.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Busy, calm, Romania. Wait, what is this? Obsessed with material things. Okay. You're obsessed with material things, then you know what? Bring your cares away. Ingrid, I feel like Ingrid and this monster stress isn't too bad, so I'm just going to remove them. Hey, the wheel is open now. Okay. Oh yeah, I did upgrade the stage code one more time, so that way we now have a 4th character. So I guess pick up Colonels.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Now all these guys are OD people that we have, but I'm kind of tempted to pick up more vessels and occultists since they're going to be necessary as healers. So yeah, that's my logic there. Which at least take a look. Regroup on the live weapon tinker. He does have weird reconstruction, so he can be used. And for Answer, you do have Divine Grace and Judgment, so honestly not the best skills ever, so I think I'm actually going to wait for a better one. Well, then again, I do have the Blacksmith and Guild, so let's see. Actually, I'm kind of fine with seeing 4 newbies, so let's go ahead and start upgrading the guild and blacksmith, so that way we can start getting an edge as early as we can on our waiting enemies.
Fan the flames, mold the metal. We are raising an army.
So I can only really upgrade the furnace again, or start upgrading the smithing itself. Honestly, if that's the case, then let's see, how many e-bucks will it take me to trade up? Actually, no, we only really need 16, so 12 bucks.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Let's go ahead and get our instruction.
Every creature has a weakness. The wise hero trains for what he will face.
Alright. That was a good round. Hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button as well as comment down below. And hit that subscribe button because it's you guys and gals that make this channel alive. Goodbye now.